Welcome to Pet Allies Adoption Minute, sponsored by Sholo TV. I'm RJ, and I'm in substituting today for Jill Tinkle because she's out of town. And I have my co-host Jennifer Rinaldi. She's a board member of Pet Allies, and she has cat number 66 from the Timberline rescue attempt. There was 117 cats so far, and more coming, we're told. And so this is number 66. He's a neutered male, about 5.5 years old, and he loves to be scratched.
Yes, and he needs a foster home.
Yes.
He really needs to go home with someone and just be cuddled. Because these cats, you would give them the greatest chance of adoption if they'll do this. And they only do this when you're sitting on the couch and you're able to spend quiet time with them, and they start to realize that there aren't threats inside, and they really start to come out of their shells. It's a worthwhile thing to do, and who knows, you may end up with a friend.
You might. We wouldn't mind if that. We don't call them foster failures, we call them forever fosters. So no pressure to adopt. We just would really like the cats to not be together. There's 66 cats in the thrift store. Thank goodness that we had the vacant store to
absolutely.
Use. But that's really, the cats are going to get a lot better if we can break it down to littler numbers. They're going to heal faster, and especially with individual treatment for each one of their little problems. Mostly they have eye issues, and some have discharge from their nose too. They might sneeze or cough a little. But nobody's really been very seriously ill. We've been fortunate, and we've been checking all the cats that are 7 years and older, which is a great number of the cats, with blood work, and no one has come up with any diseases, so we are very pleasantly surprised with the health that we're able to bring the cats back to fairly quickly by simple medication. We don't have to go any life-saving, challenging type things. So it's been expensive, but great to be able to do it.
So RJ, give us a little insight. When you bring a cat home and you're a foster, how does all that work?
So you come and get the bargain. You would come to the bargain and pick out the cat that you like if you want to pick out a cat, or we might recommend a cat for you if you want to describe it to us, but what kind of situation that you have at home. But a lot of people just like to come in and they see a cat, and then they like the challenges that the cat has. For them, it's playful or it's not playful or whatever seems to be a match for their personality. So then you take the cat home in a carrier. You get a crate if you want a crate for the cat. Food, litter boxes, litter, medication. We give you training on how to give the medication. You can call several different people if there's questions about medical care for the animals. And we ask you for pictures, so we can have updated pictures to put on Facebook.
Excellent.
And for information about the cats. And we'd love it if you post on your own Facebook or social media sites to help us try to find a home for the cats, because we need all the help we can get to place these cats.
Excellent.
And then when somebody wants to meet the cat, we'll call you up and say, can you come in to the shelter with your cat? And then we'll have this person come and meet you. And if they decide they want to take the cat home, we'll do all the paperwork for you. And then you can take home another cat.
And how would you integrate them with other animals if you have them? Is there any risk? Are there any tips that you have for us?
Initially, we were really concerned and wanted the cats all kept separate.
Okay.
And so any of the cats with upper respiratory, we should still keep them separate, because that is contagious to your cat. Not life-threatening, but it would still, your cat does not want to get a cold. So probably needs to be kept separate then in a separate bedroom or bathroom. If you're nervous about that, or you're not sure how your cat or your dog will get along with another cat, it's always good to put them like in a bathroom, get some bedding in there, and take the bedding and move it back and forth between the two sides, so that the animals can smell each other and get to know each other a little bit before you try to integrate them. So we can give you all kinds of tips on how to do that. We have lots of people who are very good with cats, like yourself, who can help anybody start to learn how to take care of a cat. And if you take the cat home and after a couple of days it's not working for you, you can bring it back. Nobody's going to be mad at you. 2 days out is great for a cat.
Absolutely.
So any time out is helpful, and you don't have to feel bad if you bring the cat back. So thank you for joining us on Sholo TV for Pet Allies Adoption Minute, and we'll see you at the shelter.
If you would like more information about the shelter, its monthly events, or to schedule an adoption outside of regular hours, please visit www.PetAlliesAz.org or call the shelter at 928-537-8009.